Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 3 Core in a session May-June 2022 Paper 3-2. So let's begin with first question. Question number 1. Antonio has a shop near the beach. Part A1. He makes a tally of the number of ice cream he sells on Friday. Work out the number of ice creams he sells on Friday. Okay, so this whole is representing 5. 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So the total are 48, right? Now for the second part, 15 of the ice cream he sells on Friday are vanilla. Work out the fraction of the ice creams he sells on Friday are vanilla. Give your answer in its simplest form. 15 are vanilla out of the total 48. So we can say 15 by 48. Right, and we have to convert this 15 by 48 into simplest form. So we can do 15 divides 48, that is 5 by 6 in its simplest form. Right. Now for the third part, he buys tubs of ice creams for his shop in the ratio vanilla ratio chocolate is 11:7. He buys 28 tubs of chocolate ice creams, 28 tubs for the chocolate. Work out how many tubs of vanilla ice creams he buy. Okay, so for the chocolate ice cream, we know that chocolate is in the ratio of 7 out of the total ratio 11 plus 7. 11 plus 7 is 18. So this is the chocolate, the ratio of chocolate 7 over total, and this is equals to 28 tubs, right? We have to find the number of tubs for the vanilla ice cream. So what is the ratio for vanilla? Vanilla is in the ratio of 11 out of the total 18. So we have to find this, right? Okay, so let me do this. What is 11 by 18? So 11 by 18 is 28 multiply by 18 by 7, right? So this is a reciprocal of 18 by 7 and multiply by 11 by 18. So we can cancel the 18 on both sides. So we can do 28 times 11 and divide 7. That is 44. So 44 tubs for vanilla ice cream he buys. Now for part B, Antonio records the number of chairs his shop hires out on each day for a week. Work out the range. Range is the maximum number, subtract the minimum. So what is the maximum number? 165 is a higher one. 165 subtract the minimum is, I guess, 45. Right. So 165 subtract 45, this is 120. So the range is 120. Work out the median. Median is the middle value, but first we have to arrange the numbers from lower to higher. So the lower is 45, right? And then we have 67, 98, 45, 67, 98. And then 116, 116, 123, 156, and 165. Right, let me find the middle number. So cancel one number from each side. So that is 116 is the middle one. So that is a median 116. Now for part 3, calculate the mean. Mean is sum of fx dividing by the total. Okay, so we have to add the number of chairs for each day of a week and dividing by 7 because total are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Okay, so dividing by 7, let me add all of them. 123 plus 98 plus 116 plus 45 plus 67 plus 165 plus 156. This is 770. 770 divided by 7. 110. So the mean is 110. Part C, 1. Antonio buys beach ball for $2.50 each and sells for $4.20 each. Work out the percentage profit he makes on each beach ball. Okay, so we have a formula for the percentage profit. Percentage profit is equals to the sale price subtract cost price divide cost price multiply by 100, right? So what is the sale price? This is a sale price, and the cost price is this, because he buys. This is a cost price, right? So let me substitute into formula. 4.20, the sale price, minus cost price is 2.50, divides 2.50, multiply by 100. We will get the percentage profit. So let me simplify. 4.20 subtract 2.50, divide it with 2.50 and multiply by 100. That is 68% is the profit percentage. Now for the second part, a beach ball is a sphere with a radius 15 centimeter. Calculate the volume of the beach ball. Give the unit of your answer. Volume is in cube, right? Which is in centimeters, so the volume is in centimeter cube. The volume V of a sphere with the radius R is, volume formula we have given is V equals to 4 by 3 pi R cube is 15 cube. Just simplify. So 15 cube times 3.14 times 4 divides 3. That is 14130. 14130 centimeter cube. Right. Now for part D, the shop sells sun cream in bottle A, B, and C. Work out which bottle is the best value. You must show all your working. Okay. So the bottle A is 160 ml, 200 ml, 240 ml, and the price is given. So if we need to find for each bottle a 1 ml, right? Okay, so let's start with the bottle A. Bottle A, what is 1 ml of bottle A? 160 ml equals to this much. 160 ml equals to $3.75. And what is 1 ml? 1 ml we will get by doing 3.75 divide 160. We will get the price for 1 ml, right? Okay. 3.75 divides 160. This is the price for 1 ml, 0.0234375 Right, now let's do for bottle B. Bottle B, we have the price 200 ml is this much, and what is 1 ml? 1 ml is again equals to $4.75 divides 200. 4.75 divides 200, and this is equals to 0.02375. Right, let's do for bottle C. Bottle C, 1 ml is equals to 6.50 divides 240. Right, 6.50 divides 240. This is equals to 0.027083333 and so on. Okay, now which one is the best value? So the one which has the lower price for 1 ml is the best. So we have 0.02, 0.02, 0.02 is same. Now here the number is 7, 3 and 3. So we cannot pick the bottle C because this has a higher price for 1 ml. So comparing with these two, 0.0237 and 0.0234. So this is the lower one. So we can say bottle A is the better estimate because the price for 1 ml of bottle A is lower as compared to bottle B and bottle C. Question number 2, part A. 1. Complete a table of the values for y equals to minus 6 over x. Okay, so we need to find y when x is minus 4. Minus 6 by minus 4. Minus 6 divides minus 4. This is 2 by 3, 1.5. And for minus 1.5, minus 6 divide minus 1.5. This is equals to 4. And we have 1.5 is missing. Minus 6 divides 1.5. This is negative 4. And for 5, minus 6 divides 5. Minus 1.2. Okay. Now for the second part, on the grid, draw the graph of this function for x is between minus 6 to minus 1 and then 1 to 6. Okay. So we have given the grid, right? So the first point is when x is minus 6, y value is 1. Okay, minus 6 and the y is 1, this point. For minus 4, it is 1.5. Minus 4, this is 1, and the 1.5 is between 1 and 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So means there's 5 blocks in each. So means each block is representing, I guess, 1.2. Let me check. So we have this 0 to 1 is 1. Divide the 5 blocks. So each block is 0.2. Sorry. So this is 1. We have to find 1.5. 1 plus 0.2 is 1.4, and 1.2, 1.4, and here we have 1.5 in the middle. At minus 4, we have 1.5. This point is 1.5 at minus 4. This point, right. Now, next is minus 3 and 2. Minus 3, 2. This is easy. And minus 2, 3. Minus 2, we have 3. Minus 1.5 is 4. Minus 1.5 is again. Okay, now it is minus 1.5. For x-axis, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, 5 blocks. So same. 1, minus 1. This is minus 1.2. Minus 1.4. This is minus 1.5. And the answer is 4. Y is 4. Right. At minus 1, y is 6. When minus 1, y value is 6 at the top. Right. So we have done with the graph between minus 6 to minus 1. Now for 1 to 6. When x is 1, y is 6. Minus 6 downward. X is 1 and the y is minus 6. This point. Okay, for 1.5 it is negative 4. 1.5 is again between, this is 1, 1.2, 1.4 and 1.5. This is minus 4 at 1.5. This is minus 4, this line. So this is a point in the middle. Right. For 2, it is negative 3. 2 minus 3. 3, it's minus 2. At 3, minus 2. And at 5, it is minus 1.2. For 5, minus 1 and then minus 1.2. Right. At 6, it is negative 1. The last point for 6, minus 1. Right. Now let me draw the line and make sure your curve passes through each and every point. Okay, let's do for the second one. Okay, so you can see this is a graph of the function y equals to minus 6 over x. Now moving to the third part, write down the order of rotational symmetry of the graph. Okay, so for odd function, the order of rotational symmetry is equals to 2. Since this is an odd function, we have y equals to minus 6 over x. When you put x equals to minus x, you will not get the function f of x, right? So this is an odd function. Its order of rotational symmetry is equals to 2. Now for part 4, write down the equation of each line of symmetry of the graph. So we can get the equation of line of symmetry of the reciprocal function from the denominator, right? So y equals to x and minus x. We have the denominator function is just x. So we can say the line of symmetry is y equals to the denominator with a positive sign and the negative sign. Y equals to x and y equals to minus x are the two lines of symmetry of this function. Now for part 5, on the grid, draw the line y equals to 2.5. Okay, so y equals to 2.5. So we have y over here, we have 2, 2.2, 2.4, and this is 2.5. Let me draw this line. Right. This is a line y equals to 2.5. Okay. The next part, number 6. Use your graph to solve the equation minus 6 by x equals to 2.5. Okay, let me check. We have to use the graph. So this is a curve and this is a line. So we have to find their point of intersection. So let me draw this point of intersection. The curve and the line intersect at this point, and at this point we have minus 2, minus 2.2, minus 2.4. So this point is negative 2.4. X is minus 2.4. Right, we can also verify from the graph to finding the value for x by doing minus 6 divides 2.5. This is minus 2.4. Yes, this is correct. Now for part B, draw a line that passes through the point P and is perpendicular to the line L. Perpendicular to L and passing through P. So it is, we need to use a protractor and measure the angle 90 degree. This is a point 90 and just draw the straight line connecting the 2 points. So this is the line that is perpendicular to L and passing through point P. Right, now for part C, find the equation of the line that is parallel to the line y equals to 3x plus 5 when it is parallel. So the slope of that line is also equals to 3 and passes through the point 1, 7. Give your answer in the form of y equals to mx plus c. So we have y equals to 3x plus c, and to get the value of c we have to put this point. X is 1 and y 7. 7 equals to 3 times 1 plus c. 7 minus 3 equals to c. 4 equals to the c value. So we have y equals to 3x plus 4 is the equation of line. Question number 3, part A. Number 1, write down the mathematical name of the type for the type of angle A. This angle is more than 90, so this is an obtuse angle. Right. Now for the second part, measure angle A. Just use a protractor and measure the angle A. Okay, let me measure that angle that is more than 90 and okay, this is 110, 11, 12 and 13. This is 113 degrees, 113 degrees, right? Okay, now for part B. It describes a quadrilateral. All sides are the same length. It has only 2 lines of symmetry. Now for part 1, draw a sketch of this quadrilateral. Okay, let me measure, start doing from this point. If I draw the length are 4 centimeter, I'm doing, this is a 4 centimeter length. Let me do for the second side as well. This is 4 and this length you can also see is also 4. This is 4, right? And it has, this is a line of symmetry, right? And this is a line of symmetry. So this shape has all the 4, this is a quadrilateral having 4 sides. All the 4 sides have same length and 2 lines of symmetries, right? Now for second part, write down the mathematical name for this quadrilateral. So the quadrilateral having all 4 sides the same but has only 2 lines of symmetry is a rhombus, right? Okay, now for the third part, one of the interior angle of this quadrilateral is 70. Work out the other 3 interior angles. So keep in mind rhombus has opposite angles are same. So we can say that this angle is exactly the same as this angle and these 2 angles are also the same, right? So we have given that one angle of a rhombus is 70. So if this angle is 70, this is also 70. We can find these 2 by doing sum of all angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So one angle is 70, other is also 70. We can say that this is 70 plus we can say x plus x equals to 360, right? So let me calculate this angle. 360 minus 70 minus 70, this is 220. So 2x equals to 220, and to get x we can divide by 2. So x is 110. So the rest of the 2 angles of a rhombus is 110, 110, 110. Right. So the 3 interior angles are 70, 110 and 110. Part C. The diagram shows the angles in a triangle and 2 angles on a straight line. Now for part 1, the triangle is used to write down an equation in terms of x and y. Right, we have 2x plus 2y equals to 180. Give the geometrical reason why this equation is correct. Because we know that angles in a triangle sum up to 180, right? So we can say sum of all angles of triangle is 180. right? Now for the second part, use the diagram with two angles, this one on a straight line, to write down another equation in terms of x and y. So we know that angles on a straight line sum up to 180. So we can say x degree plus 6y equals to 180. So this is the second equation, right? Now for part 3, solve these simultaneous equations. You must show all your working. So write down the two equations. We have first is 2x plus 2y equals to 180. And the other is we have x plus 6y equals to 180, right? So if I divide the first equation with 2, right? So here we have x plus y equals to 90, because 180 divides 2 is 90. Let me double check. 180 divides to 90, yes. And the second equation is x plus 6y equals to 180. Now let me subtract the two equations to get y. So minus, minus, and minus. So positive x and minus x is cancelled. We have 1 minus 6 is minus 5y equals to 90 minus 180 is negative 90. And what is y? Negative 90 divides negative 5. This is positive 18. So y is 18. Now let me substitute this y into first or second equation to get the value for x. So let me put into the second equation. X is equals to 180 minus 6y. Y is 18. So x is equals to 180 minus 6 times of 18. Right. So 18 times minus 6 is this, and add in 180, we will get x, that is 72 degrees. X is 72 and y is 18. Question number 4, part A. The diagram shows the net of a cuboid. Part 1, work out the area of the shaded rectangle. Okay, so we need to find the dimensions of the shaded rectangle first. So this is 7.8, this is also 7.8, this side is 5, 5, and this is 5. So the dimensions are 7.8 and 5. So area of a rectangle is length times width. So this is equals to 7.8 times 5. So 5 times 7.8 is 39 centimeters square is the area for the shaded rectangle. 39. Now for the second part, the volume of a cuboid is 468 centimeter cube. Complete the statement. The dimensions of a cuboid are 5 centimeter by 7.8 centimeter by, now we need to find the height. Okay, volume of a cuboid is length into width into height. The volume is given 468. We have given the length is 5. The width is 7.8. We can easily find the height. 468 divides 5 times of this is 39 equals to h. Right. Okay, 468 divide answer, that is 12. So the dimension, the height is 12 centimeter. Part B. A cylinder has a radius 8 centimeter and a height of 12 centimeter. Calculate in terms of pi the volume of a cylinder. So the formula for volume of a cylinder is pi r square h. So we have to keep the answer in pi. Radius is 8 square and the height is 12. 8 square is 64. So we do 64 times 12, that is 768 pi. 768 pi centimeter cube is the volume of the cylinder. Part C. The diagram shows a circle with the diameter 7 centimeter and a parallelogram with a base 12 centimeter. The circle touches two of the sides of the parallelogram, this side and this side. Okay, so we need to find, calculate the shaded area. Okay, so the shaded area is basically area of a parallelogram subtract area of a circle, right? Shaded area is area of a parallelogram is base times height minus area of a circle is pi r square h. Sorry, pi r square, right? Okay, so for the parallelogram, the base is 12. What is the height of the parallelogram? So as we have given the information that the circle touches two sides of the parallelogram. So this is the height of the parallelogram, height, and this is same, the diameter, that is 7 centimeter. This times 7 minus pi, the radius is half of 7. So 7 divides 2, this is 3.5 scale. Right, now let me calculate this. 3.5 scale times pi times -1 is this, and bracket 12 times 7, add answer. This is 45.51 or 45.52, we can say. Centimeter square is the shaded area. 45.52 centimeter scale. Right. Question number 5. Rebecca records the flight distance and the ticket price for each of her last 12 plane journeys. Okay, so now for part A, complete the scatter diagram. The first 8 points have been plotted for you. Okay, we need to plot the rest of the 4. Okay, so when the flight distance in kilometer is 100, the ticket price in dollars is 120. Okay, so when X is 100, the Y value is 120. So we have 100 over here, and where is 120? So between 0 to 100. Okay, so this is the distance of the 10 blocks, right? So means each is representing 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Yes. So 120 is 100, 10, and 20, this point. For 275, it is 170. 275 is again 200, 210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 75. That is 170. 170 is, we have 100, 150, 60, and 70. This is 170, right? So this line is 170, right? And we have this point in the middle, right? Okay, so this is 150, 60, and 70. Okay, the second last point is when the distance is 380, the price is 310. 380 and 310. So 380 is this, and 310 is at the top. We have 310. So this is 380, and this is 300 and 310. Right. Now the last is 540, 305. 540. This is 540, 305. This line is 540, right? This line is 300 and 310. So middle is 305, right? Now for part B, what type of correlation is shown in the scatter diagram? Okay, so as we can see, when the flight distance increase, the price ticket also increase. So it is a positive correlation. Okay, now for part C, on the scatter diagram, put a ring around the number for the journey that has the highest price per kilometer traveled. Highest price. Okay, what do you think? So here, these are the distances. As the distance increase, the price increase. Now, we need to find that when the less distance is covered, but the price is higher. So this point is that you can see the distance is just covered, I guess, 95, and the price is more than 200, but the rest are the linear, right? Okay, on the scatter diagram, draw the line of best fit. So the line of best fit is a line that passes to as many points as we can. So let me draw the line of best fit. Okay, if I can choose this one, it passes to 4 points and 2 points here. So this is a better estimate. Yes, let me choose this one as a line of best fit, right? Part E, the scale drawing shows 2 airports K and L. These are the 2 positions of 2 airports. The scale is 1 centimeter represent 50 kilometer, right? A plane flies in a straight line from K to L. Use the scale drawing and your line of best fit to find an estimate for the ticket price for the journey from K to L. Okay, so first let me measure this line in terms of centimeter. K to L, the distance between 2 airport. In my case, it is 6.5 centimeter, as you can see. So this is 6.5 centimeter, and we have given the scale that 1 centimeter is representing 50 kilometer, and what is 6.5 centimeter representing? This is 6.5 times 50 kilometer, right? So let me calculate this. What is 6.5 times 50? This is 325 kilometer. So we have to go to the our scatter diagram and find the price of the ticket when the distance is 325 kilometer, right? So this is 300, 310, 20 and 25 in the middle, right? So this is 325. Right, let me draw this straight line at 325. Right, and according to the line of best fit, my ticket price is, okay, this is 250, 60, 70, $270, right, for when the distance is 325 kilometer. There I got the answer, $270, right. Question number 6. Mr. Wei works in a bank. Part A, the travel journey graph shows Mr. Wei's journey from his home to the bank. Okay, so home to bank, the distance and the time. Now for part 1, write down the distance Mr. Wei travels in first 8 minutes. So first 8 minutes at 7 to 7:08. So the total distance traveled. Just my year, the distance traveled is, what is this distance? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is 0.8 kilometer, right? Now for the second part, explain what is happening between 7:08 to 7:12. 7:08 to 7:12, what is happening? He's at rest, so he's not moving. We can say he is at rest. No distance traveled, no distance cover, right? Now for part 3, between which time is Mr. Wei's journey is the fastest, and give a reason for your answer. The Mr. Wei's journey is faster between this time, 7:12 to 7:24. 07:12 to 07:24. And what is the reason behind this? So the reason is the slope of graph is steeper in this range, right? This is a reason. The reason is slope of graph is steepest in that range, right? Now for part 4, work out Mr. Wei's average speed for the whole journey. Give your answer in kilometer per hour. Okay, so average speed is total distance traveled divide total time taken, right? So first we need to find the total distance traveled. 0 kilometer to, what is the total distance traveled? This point, this arrow, yes. So the total distance traveled we can say is 6.2, 6.4 is the total distance traveled. 6.4 kilometer is the distance, 6.4 kilometer, and per hour, it means we need to convert this time into hours. So the time is 7 to 7:24. So 24 minutes we have to convert into hours. 24 minutes into hours. So we have to divide by 60 to convert minutes into hours, right? So 24 divided 60, this is 0.4 hours, right? So we have 0.4 over here. So 6.4 divided 0.4 is 16 kilometer per hour is the average speed of Mr. Wei's journey. Okay, now for part B, Katya takes some coins to the bank. The table shows the number of each type of coin. Okay, type of coins and the number of coins. Work out the total amount of money Katya takes to the bank. Give your answer in dollars. Okay, so there are 12 coins for 1 cent, right? So we have 12 times 1. It means we have 12 cents here. And 23 coins for 5 cents. 23 times 5. How many? 23 cents. 5 cents. 23 times 5 is 115 cents. These are all in cents, right? 17 times 10 is 170 cents, right? 9 times 25. 9 times 25 is 225 cents. And 7 times 50, 350 cents. Let me double check. 7 times 50 is 350, yes. And then we have $1. So we have these are all the answers in cents, right? So first we need to count the total number of cents. 12 plus 115 plus 170 plus 225 plus 350. So these much are cents, and then dividing by 100 to get the answer in dollars. So this is in dollars, $8.72, right? Okay, now the total money, we can say total is $8.72 plus $1, 24 coins of $1. So 24 times 1 is 24. We will get the total, right? Okay, now 24 plus 8.72. So $32.72. This is the answer. So the total money she takes to the bank is $32.72. Right, now for part C, Adam changes $700 into euros at a bank. The exchange rate is $1 is this much euros. Work out the amount Adam received in euros. Okay, so if $1 is this, what is $700? $700 is equals to 700 times 0.904 euros. Right. 700 times 0.904. 632.8 euros. Now part D, Clara invests $8,500. This is an investment. We can say P value for 4 years. This is a T value, and the interest rate R is this 1.7% per year, simple interest. Calculate the total interest earned during the 4th year. Okay, so we need to find the interest earned, not the amount, right? Okay, so interest earned is equals to amount minus principal, right? So let me find out the amount for the simple interest is P into 1 plus RT. This is amount. So P is the investment, 8,500. 1 plus R is 1.7 for percentage, dividing by 100, and times T is 4 year. This is the amount, and we will subtract the principal at the end. Let me find out the amount first. Okay, so 1.7 divides 100 times 4, add 1, and times 8,500. This is the amount is 9078. Now let me find the interest earned by subtracting amount and principal. So the amount is $9,078. Subtract the principal is $8,500. The investment minus 8500. So that answer is $578 is the interest earned, right? Question number 7, part A. Shade some squares so that the both shapes have the same fraction shaded. Okay, so this is the shaded one. So how many are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are shaded out of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out of 12. Right, 5 are shaded out of 12. And how many squares here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 9, 9. So adding 9 4 times, or we can say 9 times 4 is 36, right? 9 times 4. The total squares over here is 9 times 4. So the portion shaded over here is 5 by 12 of 36. Right. So 5 by 12 of 36, it means we have to shade 15 squares, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? So let me shade them. You have to color these, right? Okay, and this as well, the bottom. Right, now for part B, here is a pattern. You can see the pattern. The position 1 is a circle. The position 2 is a triangle. Now for part 1, draw the next two shapes in this pattern. So circle, triangle, rectangle, and this. So this, and then circle, triangle, rectangle, and this shape. Circle, we have again a triangle, filled triangle, and a rectangle. Right. Now for the second part, where do the position number of this have in common? What do the position numbers of the shape, this thing, have in common? Okay, 1 2 3 4, and then 1 2 3 4, and then 1 2 3, and then 4, means every fourth position it comes. So we can say that the multiple of 4, or we can say that it is divisible by 4. Divisible by 4, because we can say what do position numbers, so each position number that is a multiple of 4, this shape appears, right? So it means the position number is divisible by 4. Now for part 3, Perry says that the shape in position number 99 is a rectangle, right? Explain why is he correct. Okay, look at the pattern. So we have a pattern 1 2 3 4, and then 1 2 3 4, means every 4 digit it repeats, right? So if we can do let's say 4 times of 25, this is equals to 100, right? So which shape appears at the 100th position? This 1 2 3, this shape appears at 100th position, right? So we can say that the shape at 100th position is this shape, right? So a small rectangle, and it's black filled one, right? So we can show the shape at 99th position is obviously equals to this, right? A rectangle. So this is why he's correct. Part C, the universal set has 12 elements. Okay, each shape is a circle C, a triangle T, or a rectangle R. Large is representing by L and smaller is representing by S, black with B and white with W. Now for part 1, the triangles and rectangles are drawn in the Venn diagram. Okay, now for part A, draw the 4 circles to complete the Venn diagram. Okay, so triangles and rectangles are drawn. So B is for black. So we have to pick the black one. We have to draw. They said draw 4 circles. Now what the black 4 circles? This one, this circle, the big one we have to draw and color it, right? And the smaller one we have to draw and color it, right? The black, right? The filled one. Okay, and C is for circles, right? The rest of the circles are left. These 2 circles are left. This one and this one, right? So we have done with part A. Now for the part B, find the number of B union C. This is B and this is C. The union is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The total numbers are 8. Now for the second part, 6 of the 12 shapes are drawn in another Venn diagram, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 12. The total are 12. Complete the Venn diagram by labeling the set. Okay, first we have to label the set. So this set, as you can see, it has a triangle, it has a circle, a rectangle, the black and the white. So which is left? Large. This is a large shapes, right? And this one is all are black. So these are the black shapes. Okay, now this is the black and large. So black and the large in the intersection. The large one, and it is colored. Right. The small one, and it is not black. So where we have to put this? We have to put it outside because it is small and not colored. So this is the black one and the small, right? So black one and small here. Now this shape is large, so we have to put it here. This shape is black and not the large, not in the intersection, over here. And this shape is small and not large and filled, so we have to put it outside. Right, so we have completed the Venn diagram. Question number 8, part 1, A1. Show that the exterior angle of regular octagon is 45. So the formula for exterior angle is 360 degree divides the number of sides, n. So the octagon, regular octagon, has 8 sides, right? So we have to do 360 degree divides 8, and that is equals to 360 divides 8 is 45 degree. Yes. So the exterior angle of regular octagon is 45. Now for the second part, find the interior angle of regular octagon. So measure of each interior angle of a regular octagon has a formula n minus 2 times 180 divides n. So as we know, n is equals to 8 for octagon. So 8 minus 2 is 5 times 180 divides 8. Sorry, n minus 2, 8 minus 2 is 6. Yes. 6 times 180 divides 8 is 135. So each interior angle of a regular octagon is 135 degrees. Right, now moving to part B, the diagram shows the route of a boat race. The route is in the shape of the regular octagon A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. H is due west of A. H is due west of A, right? Now for part 1, find the bearing of B from A. So from point A, and this is B. So this angle we have to measure, this whole angle, the bearing, right? Okay. Okay, as the question is, we need to find, not measure. So we are not using the protector here. We have to find. So from the second part, we know that the regular octagon interior angle is 135. So this angle is 135 degrees. This angle is 90 degree and the whole circle is 360. So we can say that 360 is equals to 135 degrees plus 90 degree. This is 135, 90, and we can say the bearing. So we can find the bearing by doing 360 minus 180 minus 90. 360 subtract 135 minus 90. This is 135 is the bearing. So this angle is 135 degrees. The bearing of B from A is 135 degrees. Now for the second part, complete this statement. The bearing of C from D is the same as the bearing of dash from dash. Okay, C from D. The bearing of C from D. It means we need to draw the north line at D. This is a north line at D. And the bearing of C from point D. So this angle we have to measure, right? So this angle is same as, okay. This is not same. G to H we can say, yes. Then we draw the north line, bearing of G, and it has the same angle like this. This is a north line, right? So we can say the bearing of C from D is the same as the bearing of H from G, right? So we can say H and G. Now for part 3A, write the mathematical name of the triangle ABH. Okay, look at this triangle ABH. What is the name of this triangle, right? So this triangle is an isosceles triangle because AB is same as AH, right? And we have these two angles are also same. So this is an isosceles triangle. Right. Now for part B, calculate angle ABH. ABH. This is A, this is B, and this is H. This angle we have to measure. So this is an isosceles triangle. So we can say this angle, let's say theta. This angle is also theta, and this angle is 135. So we can easily calculate by doing theta plus 135. Sum of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So we can say 2 theta is equals to 180 minus 135. 180 subtract 135. This is 45. And 45 dividing by 2 is theta, that is 222.5. So 22.5 is that angle. Right, now for part C, work out the bearing of H from B. So we have H over here, so we need to find the bearing of H from B. So we have to draw the north line at B, right? Because from B, yes. So let me draw the north line at point B. This is a north line at point B. So we have to find the bearing of H from point B. So it means this angle we have to measure. Right. Okay, so what is that angle? So as we know, this angle, this straight line is 180 degree, right? Plus this angle, we can get the bearing. And this whole angle is 135 because the interior angle of a regular octagons are 135. So this angle is 135. That is the sum of this theta. We got the theta 22.5. Okay, so what is this angle? Just this portion. So this is equivalent to 135 subtract 22.5. 112.5. So this is 112.5. So in 180, add 112.5, we will get this bearing. 292.5 is the bearing. So this is 292.5. Right, now for part C, each side of octagon is 1.35 kilometer. Right, the sides of the octagon is 1.35. The average speed each side, so it means if one side of octagon is 1.35, so what is the distance of all sides? All sides of octagon is 8 times 1.35 kilometer, right? So 8 times 1.35, this is 10.8 kilometer is the whole octagon. The average speed of a boat is 45 kilometer per hour. Work out the time it will take this boat to complete the race. Right, so from one point to the other point. Give your answer in minutes, not in hours. Right, so we know that speed equals to distance over time, right? And to get the time, we do distance over speed. So we need to find the answer in minutes. So the distance is 10.8 kilometer and the speed is in kilometer per hour. So we have 45 kilometer per hour. So we can cancel the kilometers and we can get the answer in hours. So a 10.8 divides 45. This is this much hours. 0.24 hours, and convert 0.24 hours into minutes by times by 60. So we have 14.4 minutes. 14.4 minutes times by 60. We will get in minutes, right? Now for part D, Hetty wants to draw a scale drawing of a route. She chooses a scale of 1:500,000. As Hetty choose a suitable scale, show all your working and explain your decision. Okay, the scale we have given is 1:500,000, right? And we have given the information that each side of octagon is 1.35 kilometer, right? So we can say, let's say each side is y, and that is equals to 1.35 kilometer, right? So let me choose the scale. So what is y? Y equals to 1.35 kilometer. So converting kilometer into centimeter by multiplying by 100,000. So 10 power 5 and dividing by 500,000. Yes. So we will get the value for y. So let me simplify this. 1.35 times 10 exponent 5 and then dividing by 500,000. This is equals to 0.27 centimeter, and this scale is very small. So we can say he's not choosing the suitable scale. No, because the scale drawing is too small. 0.27 is very small amount. Question number 9. The grid shows the shapes A, B, and C. Part A. Describe fully the single transformations that map number 1, shape A onto shape B. A to B. This is a translation. And how much unit it is translated horizontally and vertically. If we consider this point and this point, right? So we have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 units to the left side. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units down. So -7, -4. Now, number second part, shape A onto shape C. So A to C is an enlargement, right? This is understood. Right. Now, what is the scale factor of enlargement? Scale factor of enlargement we can find by doing the new divide original. So the new is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, and the original is 1, 2, 3 units. So we can say the scale factor is 6 over 3, that is equals to 2. Right. Now let's find the center of enlargement. So to get the center of enlargement, we have to connect the points, right? So this point of A is the same as this point of on C. So let me connect the 2 points, right? And let me connect these 2 points as well, this point and this point, right? Okay, let me connect these 2. So you can see every time we are connecting the point, it passes through this point. When x is -1, y is 0. So this is a center of enlargement, -1 and 0, right? Now on second part, on the grid, draw the image of shape A after rotation clockwise, and the center is 6, -3. Okay, so first we need to fix the center. Where is the center? X is 6 and the y is -3. This point stays the same, and it is a rotation and clockwise rotation and 90 degrees. The shape must be over here, right? So this point stays the same, right? Okay, now we need to find the distance of each point from the center. So as you can see, this point is 1 unit down to the center. So the new point is 1 unit to the right. So we do opposite, down and then right. So let's measure this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units to the left side. So we do 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4 over here, and 1 down. So we move 1 to the right. This point, that is 7, 1. Okay, so we did this point and this point. Now let me do this point, the distance with the center. So we have to move 1, 2, 3, 4 units to the right. So the opposite of right is we move 4 units down from the center. 1, 2. Okay, so we did this point, this and this. Now let me check for this point. So this point to the center, it is 1, 2 and 3. 3 to the right. Yes, and we move 3 up. 1, 2 and 3. This point, right? Okay, so this is going to be the shape, right? Now let me check its distance with this point, right? This is 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 and 2. So we move 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, this point, right? So we have done 1, 2, 3, 4 and this point, I guess 1, 2 and 1, 2. So the same 1, 2 and 1, 2, this point, that is 4, -1, right? Okay, now let me no, we have left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, 1, 2 and 1. So 1, 2 and this is the 1, right? So this point is 1, 2, 3 and 1. So 1, 2, 3 and 1, this point, right? Okay, this point 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3, we did this. Okay, so I guess we have done with all the points. Now let me can draw this shape connecting the points. Okay, this and connecting this point. Okay, this point, these two, and these two, right? So you can see A is rotated 90-degree clockwise about the origin, that is 6 minus 3. So this is a new shape of the rotation. Okay, so that was the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, please let me know in a comment section, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.